the biggest celebrity cooking battle on the telly, or as we like to call it, the ultimate showbiz food fight.
Yes, we do. 6 stars remain in the competition. They've each been paired with a world-class chef.
Tonight, we are ramping things up as they each compete in a 3-way cooking battle. And 1 star will leave the competition at the end of the show.
This week, they're taking on the food of India. But will a lamb tandoori be tonight's big story? Or will a sagaloo make our chefs go, ooh?
Right, it's time for our first Indian cooking battle of the night, so buckle up for a proper triple threat. It is Anne versus Maura versus Anton. In British Week, Anton's dancing antics meant he ran out of time.
Could have got that pork on a little earlier. Meat's a funny old thing. You've got to do it much sooner than you think.
The pork needed a little bit more love.
But we got through. I'm thrilled. I would hate to have been in a cook-off. Next up, Indian. Ooh.
This week, he's got to get his act together, because I have to tell you, if he mucks about on this one, he could actually not do it in time. So you're doing lamb parathas, some pakoras, and you're doing 2 dips. Now, Anton.
Yeah.
The dough should be soft.
There's dough in it, is there? I used to be a baker back in the day. As a youngster, I baked. Did it as a career. I was a skilled baker. But making dough is the only thing I'm familiar with.
I know he's got a baking history, but time is the challenge in this dish. He's too slow. Your lamb, come on, break it up. You must break it up. He hasn't got the urgency, so I'm worried. You are going to have to go quicker. Do not stop.
The challenge on this one will be time, so I'm going to have to get a bit of a rev up.
I think that looks utterly gorgeous. It's so good. If he doesn't get through, I'm going to be cross with him.
Last week was Spanish week. I should have realised what was going wrong with the lamb.
The lamb, for me, just a little bit pink.
But I'm very glad I haven't let Jean-Christophe down.
That means, Anne, you are our winner.
Next, we have Indian week. I'm going to take the tops of their heads off.
This week, Indian week.
Right.
I love Indian cooking. This week, Han will be cooking chicken pillow pie. We're going to cook the chicken biryani. We're going to put the naan bread on the top and finish in oven.
It's essentially a pie filled with curry. Freaky pie.
The fat which remains under the skin is going to start melting, going at the bottom, and this is what we're going to be using to cook. Paprika, just a tiny bit. There's a lot of techniques, there's a lot of steps, there's pressure.
The challenges are going to be very much about timing. I might burn the chicken, burn the naan bread. Alternatively, it won't be cooked in time. Very, very difficult indeed.
Cover on top. There we are. If she can execute all the steps, she can only win.
It's really good.
Is it okay?
Yeah, absolutely. Anyone who's up against my pie, you're toast.
Hey! The victor returns. We're going to do a Goan vegetable curry.
I never, ever, ever cooked Indian food. It's my least favourite food. That smells very good.
In order to make a vegetable curry really sing, you've got to get everything perfect because it's unforgiving. So you've got turmeric, cumin, coriander seed, 2 tablespoons.
Is that a tablespoon?
Yep.
Oh.
There's an awful lot of spices that she has to balance because if she doesn't, the judges will see straight through it.
Oh, feel that kick in the throat. That's beautiful. I have to just make sure everything's measured accurately. And if I don't have enough spice, well, I'm screwed. That's fantastic. I just hope I do it like that by myself.
Anne, Maura and Anton, welcome back to the kitchen. How are you guys feeling second time around here?
Very excited. How are you feeling, Maura?
Flustered, I think.
Anne, you looking forward to this?
Yeah. There's lots of bits to get right, so...
Lots of bits to get wrong.
Oh, here we go. Trash talking already.
As you know, you've got 1 hour to prepare your dish to the best of your ability, after which the 5 non-competing chefs will then judge your dishes. And as you know, the person that loses will then face the cook-off and risk being sent home.
But remember, you can bang your golden frying pan at any point, and your mentor will come and help you for 2 minutes. No more, no less.
Are you ready for the first battle of the night?
Yes.
Good. Very best of luck. Stars, get cooking.
Well, let's go for it.
Go, Maura!
I'll put that in there. Lovely. Now you have to separate all these this lamb, because when I roll this lamb out later in the parathas, you can't have big chunks of lamb.
Anton is cooking lamb-stuffed parathas with vegetable pakora and mint yoghurt. The parathas demand speed and focus to cook the lamb, make the dough and fill the bread before frying.
Ba-ba-da-boo-boo-boo.
Concentrate! Concentrate! Concentrate!
Ba-ba-da-boo-boo-boo.
Come on, Anton, you don't have time, mate.
He thinks he's at the Palladium.
Well, the thing is, when he's doing something else, he's not concentrating.
Ba-da-ba.
He's actually meant to be doing the chili tomato sauce.
Look at this little beauty.
As long as he leaves enough time to make his parathas and fry them as well. I hope he's going to be finished in time. I really do.
I'm just trying to get all my ingredients into this blender so I can add the paste to my fried onion.
Maura is making Goan vegetable curry with raita and pori. She needs to make a curry paste with enough kick to keep her out of the cook-off.
This is a very complicated dish. Yeah, so I basically need to make sure that the spice is right.
She's really having to make sure that her curry paste is perfect. It's difficult because she's probably not done as much of weighing out in her history. You know, she just might wing it a bit and she can't wing it.
It doesn't say how much of the paste to put in. It doesn't say how much to put in. Never usually tastes great at this point.
I'm attempting to get the little bony bits out. Done. So that, you know, people don't actually die. I need tweezers or something.
Anne is cooking chicken pilau pie alongside raita and pineapple salsa. Once she's cooked her chicken, vegetables and rice filling, the pie will be sealed with a naan bread lid.
Little bits coming off. Let's make sure that this chicken is properly cooked.
How's Anne doing?
She's good. I'm very
Good.
She's got an amazing memory.
Yeah.
She's very willing. I am absolutely not concerned.
I'm going to turn that over.
I think I can smell burning.
What is it?
I think it might be Anne's chicken. That is not a good start.
That really does seem hot.
That looks like a pressure cooker that's gone on fire.
And just did get really hot to the point where they're a little bit burnt. Not great. Oh gosh, that is going black. Hang on. Let me take this off for a moment.
Can you rescue that
No,
in any
really,
way?
not really.
I think she'll be really disappointed.
She's so methodical and everything about it. I wonder, will it really throw her
Throw
now?
her off.
I can't see anything. I'm stressed.
Why hasn't she asked you to go in yet, do you think?
Because she's behind.
There's no time, so let's just go with it.
I need to taste it again. I basically need to make sure that the spice is right. There's enough flavour, because I don't really know what I'm talking about.
Come, Maura!
There's too much going on. I'm ready to have a heart attack.
This bit I feel OK with. Making dough, I used to do for a living.
I'm actually getting really worried. Because he was singing and dancing around, he's not got enough time to make his parathas. He just needs to concentrate hard.
Butter hasn't melted enough. I now remember why I gave the whole thing up 35 years ago. So I'm just going to cover that up and leave that over there.
Stars, 30 minutes left. 30 minutes.
Oh, my God. He actually is now behind.
I understand now why chefs have people. This takes the time.
Come on, Anton. Come on, Anton. Ring the gong.
He needs to get me in. He's still got to quickly make the pakora flour base. Oh, God, come on. This stage is really crucial.
The gong's coming. The gong's coming.
Oh, the first gong's going to be Anton.
going to be frantic. Here we go.
Perfect.
Oh, Maura's going for it now, too. It's like Big Ben, isn't it, with all these gongs going on?
I know.
Backs!
Backs!
Four of them in the kitchen together.
Okay, yeah. Dad, what do I do with the water?
Just add it to
Add it to this?
Yeah.
Jean-Christophe really wants to go in.
I want to go there. It's 15 minutes left. I need to do the pie.
What do we do there? Cumin?
I would get on with your papathas.
Start cooking them.
Yep.
I'm not joking. I need to get there and do the pie.
Now I am mixing naan bread in a mixer. I really am getting a bit stressed.
Anne, bang your gong.
Bang your gong.
How about everyone let me decide when I do the gong? Is that a good idea? Can we do that?
Jack, do as much as you can, won't you?
Hey!
When it's good and hot, then I need to bang the gong.
Out the kitchen!
Let me just wash my hands.
Yeah, get those out.
All these
Yeah,
individually?
get those out. Get back there, inside.
Go, go, go. Come on.
Okay. So far, you are a little bit late. Okay, now that goes over.
Right.
Okay, just like
And only putting the naan bread on top of the biryani now.
that goes in oven.
She's got a risk now of having it raw.
Done. And take your time. You're doing well. Look at me. Breathe. Thank you.
Tell me what happened.
Is it gonna cook? The oven is full on. Yeah. It'll be all right.
5 minutes, everyone. 5 minutes left.
My dish is not going to be done.
I'm done on yogurt, yeah.
Anton needs to get cracking.
He is behind. He has to make sure the paratha's cooked through. That's the most important thing.
This isn't working. Not working.
Come on, you can do it. It's so stressful.
Come on, Anne. Come on, everyone.
3 minutes left.
Ah!
Mint.
I'm on a roll.
Anton, you got this.
Come on,
Steady.
Anton.
1 minute to go, stars.
Quick as you can, Anne.
Anton, you got this. Steady. Steady.
Go on, Anton.
Maura's lighting up.
Woo! Come on, Anne.
10 seconds. 9, 8,
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
1.
Oh, my goodness me.
Nah, that was so stressful.
Anne has cooked a pilau pie with M&S chicken. After getting off to a bad start with her chicken, will she have done enough to stay out of the cook-off?
I am not happy with what I've presented today. The chicken was pretty much burning. Let's just say I'm glad it's over.
Maura has prepared Goan vegetable curry. But will it have enough flavour to keep her in the competition?
There's a lot of spices. Like, everything has to be perfect. I'm just hoping mine tastes the best. Please.
Having not left much time to fry his lamb-stuffed parathas, will they be cooked enough to keep Anton from the cook-off?
Paratha looked nice, but I don't think the dough was the best. The one thing I've experienced of doing, not thrilled with the dough.
Right, chefs, it is time to taste. First up, we have got Anne's chicken pilau pie. Right, chefs, let's get your thoughts. Tony?
And when we lifted the naan lid, the aroma was fantastic. The negative for me, the chicken I had was burnt. It was burnt flavour, so everything else okay, that was a negative, but fantastic for getting it all up.
Mike?
Anne, I was fretting for you 5 minutes ago that naan went on, but you've pulled it off. The rice is flavoursome. You need a little bit more refinement because then it would take this dish from here up to here. And you can do it. You've just got to work on it. So well done.
Thank you.
OK, chefs, next up, it's Anton's lamb-stuffed paratha with a vegetable pakora, mint yoghurt and spicy tomato sauce. Judy.
I wish you had just paid more attention to the paratha bread because it could have been so good. But It's completely undercooked, but well done on the other elements.
Ronnie?
Anton, it's so close, and it's just not quite there. I'll give you a little bit of free advice. The singing and the dancing, it's very entertaining. Save it for the other show. Because that's what let you down today. Simple as that.
OK, chefs, next up, it's Maura's Goan vegetable curry with tempura. Enjoy.
Mike?
For me, the Goan curry, it lacked punch. I want you to be big and bold and brave when you're seasoning. More curry paste, more hit, more punch, and then it would be a smashing dish.
Tony?
I think a little bit more curry paste in there that you made, just to lift it. It was very muted. It didn't have that punch, but overall fantastic. Just need some more of that lovely curry paste.
Yeah, thank you.
Chefs, it's time to make your decision. The loser of this battle will face the cook-off and risk being sent home at the end of the show.
Judy, we'll come to you first. Who do you want to see in the cook-off?
It's very difficult. Anne.
Mike, who do you think should face the cook-off?
The person I'm sending to cook again is Maura.
Clodagh, who are you sending to the cook-off?
Just because the star piece of the dish wasn't cooked properly is Anton.
Ronnie.
It's very difficult, but unfortunately, the person I'm putting through to the cook-off is Anne.
So that's 2 votes for Anne and 1 each for Anton and Maura.
Tony, if you vote for Anne, she will face the cook-off. Who does your vote fall to?
Because the dish was flavoured by the burnt chicken, and putting you through the cook-off.
OK, Anne, commiserations. That does mean you will be in the cook-off at the end of the show. Jean-Christophe, how does it feel for you?
I feel very bad because I think I should take the blame. I think Anne has done...
I'm the one that did the cooking. I mean, really, it's my fault.
I think you've done extremely well. When we first met to where you are now, it's just extraordinary.
Anton, Maura, breathe a sigh of relief.
Oh my! We had no idea. I've never been so nervous. I just couldn't pick it.
We'll find out who Anne will face in the cook-off very soon because our next 3 stars are literally oven ready. It's Joe versus Josie versus Dr. Raj.
I ended up in the cook-off in my first week.
It was overcooked in places, undercooked in other places.
I cannot be in the cook-off in Indian week. The shame of it.
We are making a coconut and chickpea dal, garlic and coriander naan bread, and onion bhajis.
Best thing about Indian week is that I've grown up watching my mum make it. I love eating it, I love ordering it, but I've not really made it.
I'm gonna put in lentils and chickpeas, and they don't come with huge amounts of flavour.
Okay.
So we need to add loads of flavour to them. He has got to get the blend of spices right.
Now it smells like curry. I've got no choice this week. I have to nail this, otherwise I will be disowned by my family. Best bhaji we've ever had. Sorry, Mum.
This week is Indian week.
I've always wanted to learn how to cook Indian. Who better?
Thank you.
It's going to be really embarrassing if we lose.
Ha! No pressure. So stoked that I'm going to be doing a wild mushroom dum biryani. It's a layered baked rice dish, and all the flavour will come from the mushrooms and herb layers. So this is what we're going to layer through the rice. Got the rice, it's 80% cooked. Sprinkle rice on. This is it. Once it's sealed, that's it.
So if I don't get the consistency right of that, it could be dry as a bone. So with this dish, I'm not going to know whether it's good or not until the judges open the lid at the end. It's beautiful. I like the way you've layered it. Mmm! I love it. Love it. And we got this straight in the bag.
Definitely.
This week we're making chicken tikka masala.
Oh, OK, yeah, I've heard of that.
Paratha bread.
And what bread?
Paratha.
Paratha.
OK, is that made up or is that new? At what point do the onions stop hurting?
The centerpiece of this dish is obviously that chicken tikka sauce. Blitz up some onions, get that in there, start that sweating down, caramelizing, nice and brown, putting in all the spices. There you go.
Yeah, that's looking all right, actually.
Yeah. Now you can get back to your bread. Paratha is a layered flatbread. Knead it to make it into a log.
The bread, that's a nightmare.
You just layer the butter in there, you kind of fold it over as many times as you can and pan fry it. Burning, 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 burning.
On the night, I can't see how I'm going to control 3 pans. No idea what paratha tastes like unburnt. I'm sure it's delicious. This is a lovely dish, but there's a massive chance I'll nose it up.
Josie, Dr. Ranj, welcome to the kitchen. How are you three feeling? Jose?
Very nervous. I've got Tony Singh, one of the best, Indian chefs in the world, and so I've got to do him proud today.
Dr. Ranj?
I am absolutely bricking it. Because I am Indian. I should know what I'm doing.
Let's go.
Yeah. Wildly confident.
As happy as ever?
Yeah.
Well, stars, you will have 1 hour to prepare your dishes. But remember, if at any point you want to summon your mentor, go over and bang your golden frying pan, and they will assist you for 2 minutes, no more, no less.
Best of luck to all 3 of you. Stars, get cooking.
There's a lot of pressure on me today. I'm going to try and turn that pressure into a positive if I can, absolutely.
Probably wonder why I turned that over. No idea. If I'm honest, it was for show.
Oh, double toweling. Go on, Josie.
Go, Josie.
So I've got about 100 million ingredients, and all these ingredients make a bloody banger of a dish. So it's biryani, so there you go. This is the rice, but I flavoured the water, so I'm just adding the rice now. I've got to get this right, so that's going on for 8 minutes. There we go. And now it is time for my dog.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, an early gong.
Right, that is seasoned. I've got my rice.
Put the mushrooms in there. Into that.
It's a plan. There's a definite
It's a plan.
Well, can you see what he's doing over
He's
there?
peeling all our onions.
That's a waste of a gong.
It's not, because it's very stressful.
Come on.
Tony, time's up.
It's all okay.
Okay. Bye, Tone. Love you.
What were you doing with the onions?
Just slice it. She's a really sensitive eye, so I had to peel her onions and that for her.
So basically, I just gonged world-class chef Tony Singh in to chop the onions.
This is what I call the fancy bread, paratha.
Joe's taking on Judy's classic chicken tikka masala served with paratha, a dish he's failed to ever complete on time in training.
Right, did I put salt in? Oh, no. Bloody ant. Oh.
Chicken tikka masala, you really have to add each spice individually and coax out all of those oils and cook it down. He was having trouble doing that while also making the paratha dough. It's a lot of multitasking. He's gotten a little bit lost here and there.
OK. Hope you're having a nice day, because I'm not. I'm having a mare.
Stars, you've got 40 minutes left.
Yes.
Getting a bit stressed, not gonna lie. I've still got a lot to do. We'll get there.
Dr. Ranj is cooking Clodagh's chickpea coconut dal, accompanied by curried onion bhajis, coriander naan and raita. Ranj is hoping to avoid a bland dal, but achieve crispy and crunchy bhajis.
Starting on the dal now. I just need to make sure I get all my ingredients in and get that seasoning right. This has got to be spot on. I'm just going to leave that to cook. Just cook.
I'm worried that I have overpushed him.
Four dishes is a lot.
That's how Mum's looks.
OK, onion bhaji mixture is going.
Just got to get this bit right, haven't I?
Hard to get right, bhajis. They need to be crispy on the outside, but a bit doughy in the middle, not all the way around.
It's not a dough ball.
That look all right, I think. I don't know.
Is that my timer? I can't remember what it was for.
Josie is attempting a wild mushroom biryani. This baked dish requires even layers of mushrooms and herbs for a full flavour and needs at least 30 minutes in the oven to cook.
So for the biryani, it is really important that I get these layers right. So this is crucial. Tomatoes going in, my chilies going in.
Stars, 30 minutes left. 30 minutes.
This has got to cook for 30 minutes for it to be done. If it doesn't cook for 30 minutes, I'm out.
What's she doing?
I've got the mushrooms. I'll have to put them on top. They're meant to go on in every layer. So I've got a whole layer without any mushrooms, mushroom biryani. I can't believe it. Why have I not got a good memory? Hopefully they won't know the difference. Really peed off.
20 minutes left. Keep korma and curry on. Does that make sense?
Sauce is looking slightly undercooked. That's why I put the heat up a bit.
I don't think Joe's gonna finish.
Oh, Joe, what's that?
I'm making the parathas, the green parathas.
Each piece of bread is a few different steps, and then he has to cook it as well.
Well, the best way is to hand it over to Judy.
Go on, Judy!
Yeah, here we go.
Is that what about that paratha?
Yeah. Throw it on. Yeah. Did you put the butter in and the cream?
No.
Okay. 50 grams of butter.
I forgot about that.
That's fine. Bake the bread.
Judy, 30 seconds now.
Okay.
How's it looking?
Yeah, it's good.
Sorry, Judy, out of the kitchen.
Okay,
Judy,
good job.
Judy,
I
out.
Watch this.
Watch what? Oh, yeah, that.
Judy,
Yeah,
out.
Joe, need to rush. 3 minutes. Come on, Joe!
Come on! Oh.
I think he's panicking a little bit. If the bread is burned, then the bread's burned. I mean, that's like...
1 minute to go, stars.
Go on, Josie.
Don't drop it, Josie.
Come on, Joe, it's your time to shine.
Joe, what do you need?
Can you take those, please? Thank you, bless you.
Good boy, Dr. Anne. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Well done, everyone.
Will Joe's take on a classic chicken tikka masala be enough to keep him out of the cook-off?
Judy was pleased with it. That's all I could ask for. That's all I wanted.
Josie's mushroom biryani made it out of the oven on time, but will her failure to add mushrooms in the middle of the dish attract the judges' attention?
I got myself in a fluster there. Missed out the mushrooms in my biryani. But it'll be our little secret, Tony.
And has Dr. Ranj managed to pull off the perfectly spiced Indian feast of M&S chickpea and coconut dal, curried onion bhajis, raita and coriander naan?
Gosh, that felt like a marathon. I wish I had more time on the onion bhajis, particularly. I desperately don't want to be in the cook-off, especially not an Indian week.
OK, chefs, it's Josie's wild mushroom biryani with raita.
Can you dig down? Because the best is at the bottom.
Jack.
Well, the biryani, when you said to go down and reach to every layer, you probably shouldn't have done because that bottom layer was burned. When you get that burnt flavour going through something so absorbent as rice, it just holds onto it, and unfortunately, it's just one of those things.
Ronnie,
Josie. Unfortunately, it's just caught on the bottom a tiny bit. And it's a real shame, but really good effort, well done.
Right, chefs, next up is Dr. Ranj's chickpea and coconut dal with curried onion barges, raita and coriander naan bread. Rosemary.
The barges? No. They're too thick, they're doughy, because barges are meant to be a little bit crispy on the outside. The dal, it was delicious.
Jack.
I agree with the comments on the barge. It's a bit soft for me, and the dal is good. It's just a little bit lacking in seasoning, but that's a lot of effort. It looks great, so well done.
Right, chefs, our third and final dish is Joe's classic chicken tikka masala and paratha.
Please.
Mike, what do you think?
The bread, underwhelming, but in terms of the curry, wow. Wow. It's beautiful. Like, the balance, the seasoning, the sweetness, the spice. Phenomenal, mate.
Jean-Christophe.
I want some more. Simple of that. This is superb. It's very rare for me to have the chance to enjoy something as good as this. And congratulations, Joe.
Thank you.
Well done. Well done to Judy, too.
Joe, we're not used to seeing you so animated.
Said I wouldn't cry.
Right. It's decision time now. And remember, you'll be voting for your least favourite dish.
Jean-Christophe, let's start with you. Who are you sending to the cook-off?
It's clearly one dish which I wish to send to the cook-off. And the dish is from Josie.
Mike?
The dish which I think had the most issues today was Dr. Ranj.
Ronnie, which dish were you least impressed with?
A really tricky one today. But unfortunately, just because it's a bit caught on the bottom, Josie.
That's 1 vote for Ranj, 2 for Josie. If Josie receives 1 more, she will face the cook-off. Rosemary, who are you sending to the cook-off?
The person I'm sending through to the cook-off is Josie.
Sorry, Tony.
That's all right.
Jose, how you feeling?
I wish I hadn't given it all Charlie Big Potatoes at the start.
Tony, do you have confidence
Yes.
in the cook-off for Josie?
As long as it's not biryani, we're on it.
So, Anne, Josie, as you know, you're about to take on a recipe that you have never seen before to try and save your place in the competition.
All 8 chefs have been sent to the blind judging room, which means they won't know who's cooked which dish. And it also means that your own mentor could vote for your dish and help to send you home. I can now reveal that tonight's Indian cook-off dish is dosa and coriander chutney. And I hope you're ready, because this one really will get you hot under your collar.
This challenge is a savoury, spiced Indian pancake.
It is a really tough challenge.
The first thing they need to do is make the coriander chutney.
I want to have this vibrant green with the right consistency.
You want it punchy enough. There's no such thing as a mild chutney.
The potato filling for the dosa, they need to cook it just right.
You have to boil the potatoes first, and then you have to let them steam. If you don't dry them out, you're going to have wet, soggy filling.
One of the biggest steps is a spicy mixture to colour and flavour that potato. This is important.
Making a dosa batter is quite crucial because they need to get the right consistency.
This should be more like a crepe. It needs to be loose so that when they cook it, you get a really thin, crispy layer.
It's in the pan, then they're going to flip it.
So once the dosa's cooked on both sides, you need to fill it with the potato mixture.
It's either rolled or it's flipped over. This dish is technical if you've never had a dosa before. It's a difficult dish.
So, Anne and Josie, you have the recipes in front of you, and we have put 45 minutes on the clock.
So there's only one thing left to say. Stars, get cooking.
One potato and half a sweet potato.
Because I've never seen what this dish is. Quite difficult to know if I'm doing it all right.
They're going to do an adaptation of a dosa, South Indian pancake, but they've only got 45 minutes to do it. It's going to be difficult.
Make the coriander chutney. Roughly chop.
I'm starting to get flappy now because I'm realising that Anne's quite in front of me here.
Chutney needs to be fresh, bright, really spicy.
I mentioned I hate chilies.
Oh my goodness. I'm about to do a little trick Tony taught me. Use a little spoon to peel the ginger. And I don't reckon Anne will know this one. Look, she hasn't even done her ginger yet.
I probably shouldn't be just, holding it like this. A disaster won't happen.
She's peeling her ginger with a peeler. Amateur.
Actually, it said 1 centimetre of ginger. It's not the whole thing, is it?
Coriander, mint leaves, 1 green chilli, 1. Put too much ginger in. But hopefully they like ginger. I'm going to keep it in.
Half a teaspoon of salt. This better be salt. Nope. No salt.
They need to remember that when they're tasting that chutney, they need to make sure that chutney has the punch, because by the time you have it with the dosa, it will mellow out, it will balance itself.
Put a little bit too much ginger in that. A lot.
Do you know what could go wrong? They might skip the steaming of the potatoes after they're boiled. Like, they might look at them and think, oh, they're cooked. We don't have to steam them now.
I'm sure I shouldn't be doing this, but never mind.
If they don't steam them, they're not going to get rid of all the excess liquid, and then they're going to be quite wet, and then that will get everything soggy.
It'll dilute the spices.
Next, they then need to make the dosa batter.
Stars, 15 minutes.
What?
15
What?
minutes.
Not quite sure why there's so much stuff stuck in the whisk. Have I mentioned I'm really not in the habit of making pancakes or indeed using whisks?
Mine's a bit runny.
No chef makes a pancake first time and it's right.
The thickness of the pancake's really important. If it's too thin, the mix is going to burst through it. If it's too thick, it's just going to be spongy and weird.
The first pancake's totally ruined.
They need to not lose faith with that and go again to get the perfect pancake.
Don't just tilt it, use this to spread with. And that looks like scrambled eggs. OK,
The skill here when they make the pancake is to flip it.
Whoa!
No time for showing off!
Let's just do that.
Go on, Anne. Got £1,000 on you, Anne. No pressure.
Oh, this is the best one.
So for me, that filling needs to be neat and tidy, so that it goes into the pancake, gets folded over.
That'll have to do. It came unrolled, I can't help it.
2 minutes, Stars, 2 minutes.
Final stretch.
Come on, girl.
Let's do this again. Another one.
How you getting on, Anne? Keep going, kid.
Come on, Anne.
That's it.
OK. All right.
1 minute now, 1 minute
Okay.
left.
Go on, Jose.
Gonna fall apart. It's not. Oh, there we go.
Come on, Anne.
OK, so.
Oh, stress for both of them.
10 seconds.
They're neck and neck.
Oh, no. Really?
9.
No, no, no.
8.
Get your other one. Joe, just get it out there.
7.
6.
Go on, Jose.
5.
Quick!
What do you say?
Put it on the plate!
Get all to the table.
I can't put that out. I can't put it out.
Not happy with it.
Okay.
You can't rush a pancake.
Well done.
I didn't know what it was meant to look like. I didn't know what it was meant to taste like. I hope the judges like ginger, because if they do,
They're going to love my chutney.
Mine look fairly disgusting. The only advantage I think I have is that I put out 3 plates and she only put out 2.
What? They're missing one.
What is that?
The green plate belongs to Jean-Christophe Novelli's star, Anne.
The green plate, the pancake's very, very thick. It's a bit stodgy.
The potato on here, it was so soggy.
But I like the chutney of the green.
The chutney on the green plate, spot on.
The gold plate belongs to Tony Singh's star, Josie.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God.
The gold plate's chutney is blow your head off hot. The filling is nicely cooked. It's got flavor. The potatoes are cooked fully.
The gold obviously look more like a dosa pancake.
The gold plate had the finesse in the cutting of the vegetables, the elegance of the plating. It looked as it should have looked.
Interestingly, only 2 of the gold plates came out.
If you've got a table of 3 covers and only 2 plates come out, we've got an issue.
It's going to be very difficult. I think we should vote.
Whose dosa will come out on top? Anne's green plate or Josie's gold plate? So Anne and Josie have done all they can, but only one of them can stay in the competition.
But before we find out who's safe and who is going home, we need to know whether Jean-Christophe or Tony voted to eliminate their own star. So, Tony, can you tell us, did you vote for the green plate or the gold plate as your favourite?
I voted gold.
Well, I can tell you that the gold dish was cooked by Josie.
Do you vote? Yeah! Well done, Tony.
Yeah,
there we
thank
go.
you. Spicy flavour.
Yeah, I knew that palate was all right.
Oh, no, palate was good.
So we know that the gold plate is Josie's. The big question is, Jean-Christophe, which plate did you vote for?
I was going to go for the green because I love the chutney so much. And then I changed my mind. I went to the gold. I'm so sorry.
That's good.
Now I feel like a traitor now.
Well, it was kind of a mess dumped on the plate.
Your chutney was nicer.
Oh, was it? OK,
Yes,
that was
it was.
good to know.
No, see, you have to tell the truth.
OK, but this doesn't tell us the whole story because there are still 6 other votes that make up the final result. I can reveal the winner of the cook-off going through to next week is Josie. Well done, Josie. Well done, Tony.
And commiserations.
Thank you.
You have been fantastic. Are you happy that you took part?
Yeah, I mean, Jean-Christophe has just been so, so good. I've learned a lot, so thank you so, so much.
What I love very much about Anne is the fact that she did not give up.
Thank you both so much. Josie, little winners dance one more time. That's it from us. Next time, our 5 remaining stars step back into the kitchen and take on the food of France.
Oh, yes, there'll be passion, there'll be drama. Like it or not, there will be garlic. We'll see you next time.
Bye.